So. Finde Tirnahas Katares. Ach, guck mal, da war ich auch noch nicht. Mal versuchen hinzukommen. Ja, versuchen ist richtig. Was ist das hier? Oh, es geht tatsächlich halbwegs hier lang. Eine schöne Gegend, die wurde mir verwehrt. Hahupf. Mal hier. Ah, hier ist nochmal ein Fähigkeitsaltar. Das ist auf jeden Fall eine sehr schöne Stelle. Eine sehr umständliche Stelle, aber gut. Sehr schön. Schön. Du erhältst einen Fähigkeitspunkt und musst dann wieder ganz zurücklaufen. Mein lieber Junge. La, la, Yay. Was ist das hier? So eine vernebelte Stelle. Bin ich? Ich kann nicht auch geradeaus laufen einfach. Da haben wir Kurve bis zum Feuer, das dauert wahrscheinlich ähnlich. Lange. Da, 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 da. Guck mal, hier sind sogar noch Schnitzel. 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 Ich bin auf die Kletterfalle reingefallen. Oh, das ist ein neues Gebiet, oder? Das ist ein neues Gebiet. Ah, ein großes. Wie schön. Rechts rum. Jetzt könnte das ein Feuergebiet sein. Der denn schon? Ja, gut. Jetzt nicht weiter. Ein Feuergebiet, dann wäre das letzte ganz große. Was ist hier? Ja, ist nichts. Ist nichts, aber trotzdem etwas interessant. Oh, da oben kann man. So brauche ich nicht. Brauche ich nicht mehr. Hopp, hopp, hopp. Oh, schau mal, da ist so eins. Da haben wir schon mal eins. Gehen wir rechts rum oder was? Ja, gehen wir einmal die große Runde. Ist ja aber ziemlich hoch, ne? Ins Gebirge! Ja, da geht's nämlich noch weiter. Bin auch mit großen Hindernissen hier. Was ist das? Wieder. Ha? Jetzt mal wieder eine Kiste, die man nur mit Klettern mit Stärke 3 erreicht. Wir sind gespannt. Oh! Stärke 3, du bist wunderbar. Fuck you. Gott, ey. Komm ich hin oder was? Super geil. Gott, ey. Laufen. Die sind vor allem gar nicht aus, diese Fallen, ne? Deswegen Geschichten.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Nein.
I must leave you.
Alle Fallen entschärft, damit auch zukünftige Leute nicht darüber stolpern. Und jetzt darf ich alles wieder zurück. Wow. That Level Design. Keine Angst, ich tue dir nichts heute. Diese Tiere. Die sind ja ganz schön, aber ein bisschen steif. Und seltsam. Ja, der wird doof sein, wenn bin ich dann durch. Strecke der großen Jagd, aha. Was kann man denn hier jagen? Nix, ist ja nichts da. Wurde wohl schon zu oft gejagt. Weil man jagt im Dorf hinterher, ich weiß nicht. Könnte ja auch sein. Ziel, yeah. Mal diese Dinger wegschmeißen. Wald der Ältesten. Jetzt sieht man wenigstens im Wald aus. Oh oh. Zählt nicht in diesem Gebiet. Ist auf jeden Fall mal ein guter Wald. Also mal einen schönen Wald erschaffen. Wenn hier drin nichts passiert. Die haben auch angemacht. Yeah, das ist wie so ein Staffellauf, so ein Postenlauf. Zack, abgeholt, weiter geht's. Schöner großer alter Baum. Da hinten könnte es sein, dass man nicht weiterkommt. Da noch irgendwas zu ist oder zu hoch und noch keine Leiter da steht. Was ist da oben noch? Schon wieder ein bisschen interessant. Vielleicht eine Höhle mit einem Monster. Enderdeig. Oh, eine Ritualstelle. Die werde ich wahrscheinlich bei einer Quest aufsuchen dürfen. Was? Ja, da ist eine Tür. Okay. Schnell wieder 2 Minuten zurück. Laufen. Super geheimen Weg. Ah! Da war auf jeden Fall ein Auftrag für mich. Das ist super. Ist hier auch überhaupt dabei? Ja. Nichts mehr von ihr gehört. So, ja, so viele Fragezeichen da vorne. Wahrscheinlich gibt es dann noch ein Feuer. Ja, 2 Feuer muss es ja geben. Oh. Nicht schlecht. Zwei. Vielleicht muss ich nur mit denen reden.
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadachtis.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaixe where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendyke might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaixe are not welcome here. And we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Ah ja, guck mal, das muss ich auch machen, bevor ich hier weiterkomme. Dann
Good day.
los.
I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tiarna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night, and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Da, wo sind denn... Da sind ganz viele. Gehen wir da mal hin. Dann waren jetzt hier uns Fragezeichen. Es scheint so.
Hello. Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaixi, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more, nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But, by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Oder nach Hause
Very
gehen
well.
und jemand anderes schicken.
Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
Ist doch
I'm
alle
back, Padir.
Pflanzen haben.
Yes.
I found the herbs that you were looking for.
Kind
war
bored
das
souls
jetzt?
such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padir.
Krippel. So, Windspiele muss ich hier wahrscheinlich, ne, oder? Ja, das ist nur Harz. Egal, dann gehe ich ja nicht ran, das ist ja auch egal. Mal Glocken hier reparieren. Unglaublich.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
Ja, dann
Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to
Handwerk
sound.
1. Dafür braucht man Handwerk 1. Wenn die den nicht bekommen, ne? Dann gibt's viele... Dann gibt's viel Wild, also dann gibt's viel zu essen. Dann würde ich mich einfach hinsetzen als Verfolger und
The
nicht
base of this
so
bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
Quest. Die muss nicht sein.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I
Yeah.
need to untangle them without breaking them.
Dann macht das doch.
There. Everything is in order.
Und das
It will
kann man
chime
auch
whenever
nur
wind
machen, wenn
blows
man,
upon the
das macht
branches.
man, wenn man sich verskillt hat oder so. Oder also das nicht. Dann muss man jetzt farmen gehen in der Arena oder was? Bah. Nee, jetzt komme ich da nicht hoch. Ist das deren Ernst? Wow. Dann renne ich einmal außen rum.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Kirk might be able to help. He's quite the able-bodied soldier. Good with his hands.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Jetzt muss ich den holen. Ein unfähiges Dorf ist das, wenn du nicht mal hier so 4 so Dinger da reparieren können. 1 höher hängen, was ist das? Und den alten Knacker da, den findet man 50 Meter vom Dorf entfernt. Der ist doch nicht weg. Also. Was sind wir denn hier? Ja, schon fast Rassismus vorwerfen im Spiel, weil er die Eingeborenen als so unfähig darstellt. Bin ja auch halt alleine.
You are here again.
Nein.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
If one day I'm as old as that man, I hope to run into someone like you, Desarde.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Die ist da in ihrer Höhle. Ich habe die Höhle schon gesehen. Kann ich Ihnen aber versichern.
Well now, Renaikse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Ja.
Yes,
war ein
they're all
Verholzthema.
working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to our Tierna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
So. Wo bist du?
Good day. My name is Desarde. Would you be the Voglendijk of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir Tirtumad, Renaxe. Yes, I am among us. I have heard much talk about you from the people in the village. They like you. It is rare. We see few Renaxe here. And those who do come are quickly chased away.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas. I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
You have earned the trust of the people here by helping Padir and preparing the trail of the hunt. I suppose that I could tell you where to find her, but
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I am. I lost my sacred seal, and I fear the just anger of my wise mistress.
Perhaps I could help you, if you tell me a little more.
It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaxe. The Tierna Hakadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking to recover?
On the edge of the village.
Ja.
That is where I dropped.
Thank you. I must leave.
Finde das Zeichen. Das heilige Dorf. So, das Zeichen der Ongos. Von Ongos. Ein Steinchen verloren. Why? Please tell me why. Was bei den Tieren da?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ongos,
What do you want, Renaigse?
I found your seal. It was indeed near the river.
My heart thanks you. You are a Renaigse like no other. The Tierna Hakadaktas would have been angry if I had lost it.
I must leave.
So, ich kann noch einmal reisen, oder? Da war doch schon. Ne, doch nicht. Ich dachte, da wäre noch ein Feuer gewesen. Egal. Egal. Vielleicht ist es ja auch doch anders. Oh.
You are not welcome here, Renaigse.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Desardet. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna Hachgedachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Übertrechen töten. Zum Weg! Wurzeltyp-Pfad. Ja. Das trifft zu. Da dachte ich, komme ich hin. War wohl nicht so.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them.
Ja, wir haben doch hier einen...
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual.
Ach.
The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglendijk, will know how this works.
Ah, wow, sie schickt mich direkt zurück.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect, I ask you.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
Yes. I even encountered one. She was magnificent.
Then you know of what I speak.
Roots. I need more roots. Oh,
I must leave.
door of roots. Root door.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing. though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Mal ausprobieren.
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Achso, bei der Pflanze ja, aber bei den zermahlenen Dingern, nein, das könnte auch sein.
All these flowers. Perhaps these flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernahach, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
It is truly pastoral. Seeds, knotted roots. Oh, how I miss the ocean.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Was denn genug? Da will ich rein, ne? Root Path. Path zur Wurzeltür. Path to the root door. Door of Roots. Ich weiß nicht. Root Door? Door of Roots? Wie wird es wohl heißen? Oh, weiß ich nicht. Gut.
And there.
Passage.
It looks very ancient. I wonder what treasures it contains.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahach Cadactus is quite the head start.
Poison on my blade. Hey, let's go!
Close to it.
Matsch. Sehr wenig Pistolen in diesem Spiel gefunden, sehr wenig. Ja, Waffen allgemein waren sehr rar, ne? Mal schauen, was es hier gibt.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Weiter nach rechts. Ich schau mal mit. Angst, dass ich den Nada töte, ohne dass sie es direkt will. Aber... kann ich da auch nicht ändern, ne? Schnell spreche nicht der Lab. Guck mal, da kann man runter. Oh Gott. Ja. Stimmt denn hier mit dieser Höhle nicht? Fuck. So. Bin schon im Kreis gelaufen.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Let's see.
Hab ich sie gerade getötet? Hä?
There's a chasm here. The Tierna Hachkedachtes is agile. She must have jumped over it.
I'm sure we can jump over it too.
Das ist aha. Ja. Was war das jetzt hier für eine... Oh. Ist sie jetzt getötet, ne? Gott.
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be another egg here.
Ah,
Should be careful.
ah. Ich habe sie auf jeden Fall mal getötet, ne? Das schon, ich muss jetzt laden von wann auch immer. Vielleicht klappt's ja doch. Das ist mein Feuerchen. 4 von 5 erst. Dann steht's ja. Wer ist denn das? Wer war das denn jetzt?
Not done dead.
Lass mich überleben. Das ist ein bisschen wild. Das ist ein bisschen sehr wild.
We didn't want this fight. Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Was bist du denn für einer?
Mercy, Your Excellency.
Und vor allem tötet er sie dann... Was? Ja, weg mit dem.
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
A bit of poison on my blood.
Was zur Hölle? So ein Scheiß.
Tiana Hawk? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tiernahach, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first thought. The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Von mir Konstantin. Da kann ich reisen. Da rechts war ich jetzt aber immer noch nicht, ne? Also da weiß ich wieder nicht, wie man da hinkommen soll. Ein Rätsel. So, ja, das dauert, ne? One day. Falls er noch lebt. Falls er noch lebt. Mir 2 Nachrichten. So, was haben wir denn hier? Den guten alten Konstantin. Bisschen löchrig ist er. Oh ja, hallo.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak. It will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
Ist halt schon etwas länger bei uns.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-Mil Frictiman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tyr Fredi. It is with him we make our bond. But I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-Mil Frictiman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladnet. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Dem Ratsvorsteher. Ratsvorsteher, Gespräch, Vertrauen gewinnen, Fahrt begehen, Ritualzweck sammeln, Gegner besiegen. Ja, ich habe das Spiel geschrieben. Ich weiß auch, wie es verläuft.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirsay. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great hero. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Karans,
Jetzt kommt
I
jemand mit
need to
ihrer
talk to you.
Quest.
I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Klar.
Of course. Let's go.
Hab ich jetzt richtig Bock drauf.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Tja, Stärke. Muss ich die Viecher verkloppen, die sie so lieben, ne? Wahrscheinlich nicht das Allerbeste. Das müsste eigentlich auch irgendwie egal sein. Mal schauen. Erstmal hier diese lustige Lustigkeit.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Ach du Scheiße. Mal schön hinreisen.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers. Let's see if you can walk this fate. Let's see what you've got.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Das Rechen. Ja. Wo ist das? Ach, jetzt schnell wieder zurück. Das Schwert, es hackt und hackt.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Super.
Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. Empty. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
Diese Lampe macht das Geräusch. 700 Meter! Das dürfte die weiteste Entfernung ever sein. Ja, du musst wieder vor dem Bildschirm, Cazzoletti.
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaise. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum sake.
Awalum sake. No. In den Wald hinein, in den Wald hinein, in den Wald hinein. Da geht es lang, da geht es lang. Bin ich schon falsch? Ich bin schon lange falsch. Also wieder zurück. Boah, ich es liebe. Oh Gott, jetzt komme ich da nicht hoch. Jetzt muss ich da einmal außen rum. Geil! Geil! Was ist das denn hier?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Mann, ey.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Das ist eine Scheiße. Sind schon 300 Meter weg. Soletti tanzt herum. Wo muss ich lang? Wo geht's hier runter? Hä?
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Signora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
Yeah.
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Vladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten
Warum
my
hat er da ein
life.
Stück
And
mitgenommen,
because of
wenn er
them,
niemandem
I
zeigen
am
will?
forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iseld.
Eselt. Ach so. Da steht 500. Was sollen wir die jetzt noch?
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Juhu! Wie sieht's jetzt hier aus? Freundlich. Ja gut, wir haben den wieder verloren. Naja. So, Prüfung des Wassers. Ist nichts, können wir noch schnell hinreisen. Hinreisen. Will sonst noch jemand mit mir reden? Oh nein.
Karans, could you help me once more?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I
viel
think
dazu.
that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
So, ich kann hier nochmal schnell gucken. Drei. 104, 105. Direkt wieder zurückreisen. I like.